Hi, this is Shanker, and today I'm going to talk about a very important planetary combination, Moon and Venus, Chandrama and Shukra. It is a very misunderstood this combination where Moon and Venus. I'm generally talking what happens, what it generally gives. I'm not saying that Moon and Venus again may not affect your wealth, but it affects certain things which are very important. Like if Chandrama is weak and Venus is strong, then there will be a problem with your mother. If Venus is strong and Chandrama is weak, then there will be a problem with respect. If Venus is strong and Chandrama is weak, then there will be problem with respect to your mother, and vice versa. That is, Venus is Chandrama is strong, Moon is strong, and Venus is weak. Chandrama balwan hai और शुक्र बलवान नहीं है, then it will have problems with your wife. But remember, irrespective of everything, Venus and Moon together would create problems for both issues between the in-laws, that is the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law. The issues will be much more than what you can think about. There will be a lot of emotional problems. It will not be good for your mother. It will not also be good for people from your mother's side also. So Moon and Venus is a planet which gives these kinds of combinations, but when it is in second house, it will make you work in the field of pharmacy, medical, home care, etc. When it is in fourth house, like Venus and Chandrama in fourth house, will make you work in the field of finance, work in the field of property, those kinds of things. And let me give you an example. Suppose Moon and Venus is aspected by Saturn. It will make you a person which is away from ladies. It will make you a very sattvic kind of person. जिसे कहते हैं साधु type का आदमी बना देगा आपको, because Saturn gives that kind of a feel into the combination of both Moon and Venus. Also remember one thing: the color of Moon is white. It is depicted by silk. It is depicted by something flowing. That is what Moon depicts, and Venus is like curd. So it depicts something which is not exactly white, a little different. Moon and Venus are very important things as far as property is concerned, because Moon and Venus both are karaks of wealth. So when Moon is strong, it depicts silver. So you can have solid wealth which is there, which is kept with you. But when Moon and Venus both are there and both are equally strong together, like suppose they are the second house, and Moon and Venus in second house is very strong, because in the Kalpurush horoscope, Moon becomes exalted there, and Venus is the house of, it's the house of Venus in Kalpurush. So in the second house, it will give you both wealth and as well as the art to show the wealth, perception, how to, use wealth, how to show wealth. It will also give you that art to show wealth. So that is what is important. Venus is all about perception, how to create the perception of your wealth. Moon actually gives you wealth, and Venus gives you how to show the wealth. Like another very important thing is Moon depicts land. मतलब जिस land में कुछ उगा नहीं है, that is Moon. So maybe you make a big house there, you make a temple there, you make something of that sort. When it is barren land, that is depicted by Moon. That is what. Making anything on it is dependent on Saturn and Mars, but that I'll come later. And Venus is depicted by agricultural land. That is in land where you grow something, land which produces something, which gives you money. That is Venus. So Moon is like a stuff which can make you to generate wealth. It is like silver. If you have silver and you keep it, it's of no use. But if you make silver into something let us say you make jewelry out of silver and then sell it, then Venus comes into play. So that is how you have to see Moon and Venus with respect to wealth. And Moon and Venus in fourth house is very good, in second house is very good. But it depends on which house it is of the Kalpurush, and also the house which is in terms of Lagna, and what is expecting, कौन उसको expect कर रहा है, वो भी ज़रूरी है. तो अभी मैं आपको ये बता रहा हूँ कि चंद्रमा और शुक्र जो है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट प्लैनेट्स है. वो आपकी वाइफ और मदर के बीच का जो रिलेशनशिप है उसको दर्शाते हैं. दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. उसके बाद वो ये भी बताते हैं कि पैसा किस तरह आएगा. चंद्रमा जो है वो पैसा है, पर ठोस पैसा है. उस पैसे को कैसे यूटिलाइज करते हैं उसको कैसे यूज़ करते हैं, उससे कैसे और जनरेट करते हैं, वो शुक्र का काम है। तो दोनों ही बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है। मून जो है वो दूध को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, शुक्र दही को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। दही कम्स आउट ऑफ मिल्क ओनली. So let's understand. And the difference between the colors. It is a very vast subject. We can keep on talking about each other. But Moon and Venus generally will create problems either with your mother or with your wife or with both together. It weakens the house of your Nanihal, your mother's this thing. It also weakens that. So that is what Moon and Venus is all about. So I mean, one of the very important things which people forget, how to analyze a horoscope. It is not कि चंद्रमा शुक्र देखा तो आपने बोल दिया बहुत इमोशनल हो गया. Emotions is one thing which Chandra does depict emotion. Venus also depicts types of emotions. So that is not the only thing. The thing is, it depicts your both the two important ladies in a horoscope. Wealth is also depicted by ladies in our system of religion. Religion is nothing but a way of life, and this is what Moon and Venus depicts, and that is how you have to see. But you have to see in which house of Kalpurush it is there, also the house of the Lagna which is there, and the planets which are respecting. I hope you know which are the friends of Moon and Venus, and if Moon becomes strong, what happens, and Venus becomes strong, what happens, and if they both become strong, great. So that is how आपको देखना चाहिए. Thanks, bye for now. Contact me connectingminds@gmail.com. My books are at Sagar and Prabhat Publications. Shankerstudy.com is my site. I do astrology for the love of it, and it's my research. I share it with you all. Whatever I do, whatever little bit, I do astrology through books, etc. Whatever I earn, that goes for a good purposes, for some charity. Thanks. Bye for now.